So the transition to a net zero sustainable future is presenting opportunities at an unprecedented scale and speed across the entire African continent. In parallel to that, there's also unprecedented risks and increasing complexity as well, which market participants have to deal with. With the awareness as well that sustainability is linked to financial impact, market participants need to be ready to address increasingly complex reporting around sustainability. Now, S&P Global has robust information and insights on sustainability and energy transition. We couple that with our comprehensive information on the markets and financials. So all of that bringing together allows market participants to uncover opportunity, manage risk, and report with confidence. So S&P Global Sustainable One is at the center of S&P Global's focus on sustainability. We enable S&P Global to innovate, scale, and work across the enterprise. The company's business divisions, including S&P Global Ratings, Market Intelligence, Commodity Insights, Mobility, and S&P Dow Jones Indices, all play an integral role in capital markets. They're also critical to the transition to a more sustainable economy. S&P Global Sustainable One provides a single point of access to new products, solutions, and our core offerings on sustainability. We enable our customers to make better informed decisions around sustainability.
So I think that one of the key challenges in Africa is that there's a limited number of sustainable financing options that are specifically tailored and provisioned to ESG initiatives. So as institutions that are running these projects, it really needs to become front of mind in the terms of access to capital. And there are local and global investors that are absolutely interested in funding decarbonization projects, adaptation measures, implementing sustainable strategies within businesses. But what we do see is that sometimes there's a lack of key fundamental ESG data and disclosures, like in line with global regulations such as ISSB, that can be leveraged to do a fully holistic risk model on a lot of these assets and entities. So as a market, I think it's very important to start disclosing in line with these regulations to not only market these ESG initiatives and projects globally, but also locally, which would increase the number of financial options available for companies that are looking to raise capital. So emerging trends are a very interesting topic, and the reason it is for me is because that at Sustainable One, we've been running what is known as the Corporate Sustainability Assessment for the last 2 decades. And what we actually track is the top 3 material issues for each entity that we assess. And when we look at South Africa and all the entities we assess here, which is around 150 companies, we see that they're reporting on the social metrics as being their key material issues. Things like human capital development, employee labor practices, and also, of course, as you can imagine, climate change. What's very interesting in terms of emerging trends is that very institutions yet are reporting water or biodiversity as their most material issues. And I think with regulations globally, such as the TNFD coming out, that the African continent is going to need to start reporting more robustly on these trends as we see them as very emerging.